Hi. I'm sorry. I went for a walk. I went for a walk, and then because it was cold out, I was like, I'll make some hot chocolate. And then I was like, I'm going to make the most massive thing of hot chocolate. And then I was like, man, this is some good hot chocolate. I should drink this gigantic, massive thing of hot chocolate. And then I was like, wait, aren't I supposed to be streaming right now? So, that means that we're late because I was drinking hot chocolate and I got distracted by my hot chocolate. That's right, folks. You heard it here. Lauren's priorities in life are hot chocolate. Whew. Now now I'm hopefully all chocolated up. Knox, what is it? It's not treat time. It's not treat time, baby. Blues! Thank you for subscribing. That sounds like the game is actually working. But you can't see it because I'm bad at this. Talos. Why is it not? Hold on. I did post a reminder on Twitter. I did. I have no excuse, Willow. It was a really good thing of hot chocolate, though. I made whipped cream. It was like, I have these giant mugs. Also, I don't know why it's not working properly. God, I love this song. Okay, guys. Oh, thanks, Blues. It's supposed to be this really cool color called shark blue, but unfortunately, as you can see, the pink stuff didn't quite wash out first. And I'm gonna do this like crazy multicolored thing next. But I might go back to this because I actually really like it. Okay, guys. First of all, we have to solve our technical problem. Once we've done that, look at that. Look, I solved it. I solved it. It has been solved. Ha! Look at me, solving technical difficulties. It's almost like my brain has turned on and is like, we're about to solve puzzles. But in order to... Yes, Nox. Okay, so Nox has started doing this thing where she stands on her hind paws and puts her front paws on the side of my chair and is like, meh, meh. And it's like her way of being like, up, up. And then I pick her up. Pris from what, Cyber? It's 35 degrees outside, and I'm wearing a short dress and thigh-high socks. And I went for like a half-hour walk in the cold, which is why I had the hot chocolate. But I'm like, oh man, am I officially a person from up north? Because a person in Texas would never do that. Oh man, it has been a while since I've seen Blade Runner, and I've only watched it once. It wasn't really my thing, even though Philip K. Dick is fascinating, and I read the book for grad school. Unsurprisingly, given my my sudden interest in robots and artificial intelligence, which, oh my god. I have... Okay, guys. Talos Principle is a thing. But I also want to just talk to you about everything. This is what happens when I go like a few weeks without streaming. So there's like backlog. Aha. I have this backlog of things I want to talk about. And man, if you think this is bad, I mean, I guess you actually probably have seen me streaming on the days when I haven't had like any human interaction all day. And I'm just like, It's like a dog that hasn't been outside all day, and it's just like, oh my god, 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 I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I don't just let this out of my system. Knox! Knox, that's my water. Okay, cat. So, I'm like overwhelmed with things I want to talk about. Like, I want to tell you guys all about what Japan was like. But I also got really excited. I wanted to get all excited talking to you guys about what I've been working on with my novel, which is part of why we're doing this game, is because I have this interest in artificial intelligence and robots and stuff like that, which appear in my novel. And then I've been doing all this world building stuff, because then that's one of the benefits of going to Tokyo, was that I needed to figure out how cities work. Oh, I think I forgot to comb my hair this morning. And I want to spend some time in New York City, and kind of get a sense for a city. And apparently I want to go to Montreal too, and get a sense for that city experience. Willow was telling me that there's it's like on an island, which is something that I'm looking for. So I've been pouring all of this stuff into writing, and so now I'm kind of writing like prequel type stuff for my own benefit of here's this the origin story of the settlers who came to this planet and this and that. And I'm going to write a story about the initial creation of the robot people, and then about the robot people being turned into the weaponized. Thank you, America. Well, it's not actually America, but I feel like it's human nature and largely. Sorry, I got a bit sick coming back from Japan because I had a 28-hour travel, because I had a 4-hour flight from Tokyo to Beijing, and then an 11-hour layover in Beijing, and then a 13-hour flight from Beijing to New York. So I got kind of sick, but not super sick. I would have gotten so much sicker, but I decided to rent a by the hour hotel room for 3 hours and sleep, and that was essential. That's why I didn't get super sick. But so I've got a bit of a cough. Oh, that's right. Do you see that in the bottom of the screen right there? I'm always I'm pointing at my screen, you guys can see my finger pointing. I can't point to it on screen. Not in a way that you'd see. But anyway, there's the chat bubble. And that's the thing that we can now go get help from people, because I went wandering through the Garden of Eden. I earned a hint point. So it's been a few weeks. For those of you who don't recall, I went to Japan, if you didn't pick that up from the context of the conversation that I'm having right now with you. I just completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, so it's been a little while, and I've been trying to refresh my brain on where we were, what we were doing. Oh, there's a star that I haven't gotten. I'm gonna get everything. Just you wait and see. That was an optional thing. Oh, that's right. I came here with my hatchet because I got a hatchet. And I immediately had to come here and smash there and go visit Eden. That's why we're back in Egypt. Because Eden and Egypt are connected, obviously. So I have to find some more boarded up things. Look at that. I destroyed this level. Yes! I'm so proud of myself. Where are those lights coming from? Android! Did you unfollow me, Android? Or are you an Android impersonator now? And you call yourself the real Android to try to fool us. Hey, Spud Muffin, I've been doing pretty well with the gold stars, I feel. I'm trying to stay hydrated so that I don't cough in your ears all the time. I apologize if I do. Okay, so here's another star. So there's some stars I need to come back and get, but I think we were moving on to level something else. What came after Egypt? Oh, I don't remember. This is a problem. Boing, 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 boing. Ah, yes. Got it. There we go. I have to hit the button twice. See, fortunately for me, Spud Muffin, I have, like, custom built-in, like, hints. So I don't have to Google exact solutions. I can ask people, and they'll give me, like, exactly the level of hint I need. This is like, part of the beauty of streaming. So streaming has a lot of fun, like, benefits where I'm like, whoa, it's so cool that I'm streaming this game instead of playing it on my own. Part of that is that obviously I like to talk about the experience that I'm having. So you guys, you guys get to be my test victims or my captive audience and listen to me babble sometimes incoherently about the things that I'm doing in the games. But it's also nice being like, I am so mad that I can't figure out what I'm doing. And someone is like, I will use an inside joke that is a very subtle hint. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. Ah, buttons, 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 buttons. So Tuesdays we've started doing Stardew Valley for the time being. I don't know how long we're going to keep it up because I don't know how much streaming. Oh, next week I'm going to be driving to Texas on Thursday, and then I have to convince my mom to not be weird about me playing the game on Thursday. Oh, but maybe I'll be in Austin on Thursday nights. I don't know what my streaming is going to look like for the next week, and I apologize for that. The holidays, so I have to drive home to Texas because my stepdad's 50th birthday is on the 8th, and my mom is throwing him a surprise party. So don't tell him. Do not tell my stepdad that my mom is throwing him a surprise birthday party. So I have to be there for that, and I have to be there for Christmas. And I also need to do stuff with my band, and I want to spend time in Austin. So I was like, you know, I just left my cats alone for 3 weeks. I'm not going to leave my cats alone for 3 weeks again. Also, part of the problem, they like peed right here, and I'm allergic to cat pee, so I've been like desperately trying to clean it. I got this like black light to try to be able to like see where it is, and it's not working. But anyway, so they got mad at me because I wasn't here. So I don't want that to happen anymore. They could like destroy the rest of my apartment. So I was like, well, fine, then I'll bring my cats down. But I'm not going to subject them to the airport and flying, so I'll just drive down to Texas. And then drive back up from Texas. So yeah. And I'm actually excited because Proto's going to come visit me for Christmas. We're not dating anymore, but we're still friends, so he's going to come hang out, like, with, like, some, like, Austin stuff and Christmas stuff. And then he's going to make the drive back up with me, so I don't have to do that alone. But I'm driving down alone first drive. So if you guys are on Discord during that long drive, I would appreciate people talking to me. Just saying. I do voice chat stuff. Okay, so this is like all reds. I swear there were more things to chop down. Okay, so like everything here is a red. Look at how big this is. Jeez. But yeah, so it's like a 20-hour drive. So it's like 2.5 days, maybe. God, that's a lot of stars. Yeah, so the OST actually makes me think of Intelligent Cube, if you guys are familiar with that. Have I talked about Intelligent Cube already in the context of this game and its music? Star door. Star door. Oh. Oh, did I fail at this? Great, I wonder what that means. Oh, okay, I don't have enough stars. Well, fine. Don't have enough stars. See if I care. I do care. I care a lot. I'm gonna have to come back and get some stars. Or rather get some stars and come back. If I come back and then get the stars, that won't do me any good. Okay. So... my axe! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Ha! Yeah! Anyway, Intelligent Cube is the only other puzzle game that I've really enjoyed. Which is weird because it's kind of spatial reasoning puzzles, but I like it anyway, and a large part of that is because its music is unnecessarily amazing. Like, the puzzles are pretty solid. There's really no lore to speak of, although I would love to see a movie based on it. I'd love to see them go like all Battleship on it, because it's like aliens have like abducted a few humans and are making them do these puzzles. And there's a dog that you can play as. You can unlock playing as the dog, which doesn't make a difference. Like, it's exactly the same, except now you're a dog instead of a person. But the soundtrack is incredible. Oh, right, I forgot that Portal counts as a puzzle game. Because in my mind, Portal is... I hadn't really played a, like, first-person perspective game before Portal, really. So it wasn't just a puzzle game to me. It was like a puzzle game slash shooter hybrid, which was very overwhelming. But yeah, no, Portal is one of the best games ever made. Hey, Dustmaya! Drive by, hello! Goodbye! if you're doing a drive by that way. Okay, let's go. Let's go see this thing that I just chopped down. Shall we? I don't even know what gray means, but we're gonna do it. Yeah! Wait, is this the same one that I went to before? No. Anyway, when you're free, look up the soundtrack. Excuse me, look up the soundtrack for Intelligent Cube. Q is spelled with a Q, so it's IQ. See, IQ. Very smart. Maybe we'll listen to the IQ soundtrack for Creative Sprints next week. Somebody remind me to do that. I don't think I've been here. I wonder what happens. I bet I die if I jump off that. I'm sorry, I keep coughing. I don't want to cough. Somebody told me if I want to not cough, I need to stop talking. So obviously I'm coughing. There's a dome over there. So I just want to say for the record that I'm like positive that I figured out the story of this game. And I may very well be wrong. No, come on, come on. No, 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 no! Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that my speculation about like the end of the world and stuff. Ah! Oh man, it should be cool. That is great. Right, Spiky? And there's like this one particular song that's the most epic song in the soundtrack, and it's amazing. Oh my god, all the music is epic. Speaking of epic, I am on a tree stump. Now imagine that the robot is posing on the tree stump, looking over this majestic countryside. Look at that butterfly. Monarch butterfly is the best. I think this game wants me to be introspective and enjoy the moment and shut up for a moment. So I'm going to do that. A little bit of digital buzzing to remind you that you're in a simulation. Like, why is this music so beautiful? I don't know. They don't know. It just is. Somebody decided that this game needed to be beautiful. So it is. Hey, what's in here? No! No! Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, I got this. I think. I might not got this, but I think I did. I think I got it. Yes! I got it! And I puzzled through it! Yeah! That wasn't just randomly experimenting. The beginning of it was a little bit random, but the rest of it wasn't. Better at Tetris than I've ever been in my life. When did that happen? Is that the sky or is that water? It kind of looks like there's no sky. It looks like the water turns into sky. Look at that. There's mountains down there. Yeah. The water pours down into sky. But it's definitely water when it's up here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Although, that does make it feel awfully literal as far as heaven goes. You know, like up in the sky looking down on the world. I don't know if we're going to visit more messengers. I just know that this is what we're doing. Are there other games like that? Ah, that's where I'm going. Okay. We'll put this here. We're going to go solve another puzzle and see if I can do this. Oh, this one's bigger. All right. Okay. We're just going to stick you there for now. Experimentation. I'm Lauren. Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. As somebody who has basically assumed that I've had a lifelong problem with Tetris puzzles. Oh, guys, are you ready? Story. Oh, what is the image on this one? Oh my goodness, that is a cradle. That is a cradle. Oh, interesting, Cyber. I appreciate that. They're not edgelords. And there is like kind of like a sweetness and beauty and sensitivity in this game that even if their other game is comedic, I don't know. This game has genuine maturity, which doesn't surprise me then that they didn't take the edgelord route when taking the edgelord route was what everything did. Let's see what this cradle memory is.
I look at this inert shape and I wonder who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet to be as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
Okay, that is just beautiful. That is just a piece of beautiful thinking, beautiful writing, beautiful voice acting. That was beautiful. Like, that is the essence of humanity at its best. That's that's really cute, Stolen Light. I feel like they've done a good job with all of Alexandra's messages, but that one was particularly gorgeous. Oh, thank you for bragging on me, God of Darkness. Okay, this one's long. This one's bigger. This is gonna take me a little while longer. So we're just gonna like, oops, do a thing. Sorry guys. You have to deal with my sound effects. Aha! That's nice of them. No! Still not good. I'm still sorry that I didn't make I didn't make a costume. I didn't make my, what's-his-butt costume. I was gonna make a what's-his-butt costume, but then I didn't. Not onion, Solaire, thank you! Oh, hey! By the way, my MagFest panel on making friends got approved again. My speed friendship panel did not get approved, unfortunately. But, or at least I don't know if it got approved. I haven't heard from them. Yeah, it was gonna be like a speed dating type thing, but it was gonna be a friendship making thing. And yeah, maybe I'll make the Solaire outfit for next year. Well, hopefully not Cyber, otherwise we are all in trouble. Ah, no! Well? No. No, my friend making panel, I've led it several times in the past, and I call it Overcoming Shyness, and Making Friends. And they usually, these days now, they give me an early panel, so shortly after MagFest starts, so that... Haha! Got it! Got it! Woo! Sorry. So that so that the people that come in, I wouldn't say that one was destroyed. It took me a while to solve it. But I got it eventually, so that's good. First try. Okay, now I'm fully prepared for a philosophical experience and finding myself through nature. Meditating under the waterfall. Yes. Okay. I kind of feel like with the placement of that message that this is like Alexandra's creation. What a fascinating experience this is. Standing here, looking down at the world. Like, this is what heaven is supposed to be like. This is how you imagine heaven when you're a little kid and you first hear about it. At least, this is what I imagined. Admittedly, I did not grow up with, I grew up outside of any sort of, like, actual Christian theology, so I kind of went off of, I guess, pop culture and stories and stuff. But this is what they talked about, you know? And there's something really, really surreal and weird about actually being in something that kind of approximates that. Like, oh. And I've certainly been on floating islands in other games, but the context of this one is what makes it more effective in that regard, because that's actually what it is. That's what it's doing. What are... Oh. Two lovers are separated by the abyss of time and space, yet true love knows no obstacles. Am I going to connect you two? Isn't Uriel one of the... No. Isn't Uriel one of the angels? Can I climb up here? Probably don't want to. Hey, Clavium! Welcome, welcome. Oh, did I just... Oh, wait. Can I get up there? Yes. Yes, mountain climbing robot. Going places I'm not supposed to go. Doing things I'm not supposed to do. Yes. What did Uriel say in the QR codes before? Oh, no, no! Sorry, folks. Kind of wrecks the serenity of the occasion. I guess I have to start this over, huh? I mean, fortunately, I don't have to solve the puzzles. I mean, it's always exciting when somebody comes the first time live. Did you come over here from YouTube? I haven't said hi to YouTube yet. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for your patience with me. No, we need to do the blue one, which I think is over. Yes. Hello, blue. Blue. Do. Oh yeah, we've been playing Stardew Valley on Tuesdays. Probably gonna do it again. Speaking of restful experiences, and colors. So if you guys are interested, we'll probably be doing that next Tuesday. And then I don't know what my streaming situation is going to be like in Texas, because my mom sometimes gets a little weird about things. So we'll find out. So I guess I can't actually climb. Oh man, bootaggle. You know, part of what makes this game so incredible is that I actually enjoy both the puzzles and the lore a whole lot. Okay, there's something significant here. I gonna do with you, friend? What if I jump on your head? That seems appropriately serene, given the, heavenly landscape in which we find ourselves. I am dignified! I am the true successor of mankind! Reflecting humanity's greatest attributes! Okay, anyway. Sorry, this theme is really out of place here. I feel like there ought to be a QR code back behind the waterfall somehow. You know? Like, if I made this, I would do that. But I would also make it so you could jump on that statue's head. So maybe we shouldn't be asking ourselves, what would Lauren do? I want to get up there. Oh, now I'm down at the bottom again. That won't do. Come on. All right, robot friend. No! Look, if I ever... All I'm saying is if I ever find myself in a fantasy land and there's a waterfall, I'm going to look for a cave behind that waterfall. And then I'm going to get someone else to go in the cave for me because it's a cave. Oh, look at that! That looks important. I mean, it's probably not. But, so it's funny if our robot voice overhead is an expression of Alexandra, then I'm much more likely to trust him even if I don't trust him. You know? Like, I trust her, but I don't trust him. I'm pretty sure that caves behind waterfalls probably predates Zelda, but I don't know. Somebody on YouTube is going to hear this conversation and leave me a comment explaining it. Because there is a certain friend on YouTube who is always answering detailed questions like that with gorgeously long explanations. Look at how beautiful. Also, listen to that sound. I like to just put on not just the rainy mood sound, but I also really like brooks and moving water of all sorts. The ocean. Oh my gosh, I want to go to the ocean. Next summer, I'm going to go to the ocean. I don't know where I'm going to be living. I don't know what I'm going to be doing this time next year. It's been officially a year now since I moved to Pennsylvania. Probably the East Coast because that's closest to me. But I could just go somewhere else. You never know. It could happen. Unfortunately for me, this is the wrong way. See? See, wrong way. Hi, Android. Were you being held captive? Second try, right? That's not too bad. Yes, what if you're just pretending to be Android and you're the real Android, but you're not actually the real Android? Oh. Oh, I don't remember us making the stream chat follower only for Deltarune. Are you sure? Was it still like that? How do we get... Oh. I wonder if that was a problem with people trying to talk during Stardew Valley. Yeah, no, that makes sense for Deltarune. Alright, now I have to figure out where that red one was. Look at all those waterfalls. That is an abundance of waterfalls. Like, this is Waterfall Central. Somebody was like, what is serene? It's the sound of rushing water. Okay, well, if there are any non-followers that have been trying to chat and you can't figure out why, we're working on that, apparently. Well, that's alright. People are generally pretty understanding about things, I feel. Wait, I thought I brought it with me! Where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I don't remember. I think it was overlooking Waterfall Central, so it's somewhere around here. So did I just not pick it up? Or did I pick it up and then drop it while I was prancing around? Looks like I dropped it while I was prancing around. Oh goodness, this is gonna take a little while. Oh no, Android! Well, you're just gonna have to think twice as hard to be twice as brilliant. From now on. I have literally no idea. That's alright, Blues. Although it does kind of make me wonder. Yeah, I was just thinking I might have to reset. Kind of makes me wonder. We had a relatively quiet Stardew Valley stream, and I kind of wonder maybe. But I think it's also because it's been a while since I streamed, and people forget that that it's stream time. This time I totally tweeted a reminder. I did. I tweeted a reminder. I was like, yo, we're gonna solve some puzzles. We're not actually solving puzzles right now. It's a joke. It's a lie. Actually, no, we're not solving puzzles, but we're also not solving puzzles, you know? Okay, today is the stream of random silly sound effects. Apparently. That's what I'm doing. Oh, there's, okay. You go, there, and I'm gonna get this one. There's one more over here, right? Yes! Cool. Alright, well, I'm glad that Discord gave you the notification. No! No! That's what we did wrong last time. Nah. Okay. I feel like I did all the things now that are outside. But I'm gonna look around. Just in case. There is the bust, that's true. Where's the bust's lover? I'm gonna try to jump up and go find that. No! No! Okay, well, in the robot's defense, it's actually really hard to go against water. Like, water is super heavy and, like, super strong. It's crazy. Like, you don't want to mess with water. If it's, like, you versus water, you're not gonna win, guys. You're not. But I'm a robot, so I might win. No! No! Oh, yes! I did it, I did it, I did it! I did it! I did it! I won! I fought the water and I won! Yes! So good! I'm so proud of you, robot. There's a tree. That is a stubborn tree. I'm not seeing any secret passageways here, but... Oh, there you go. Stolen Light is recommending some great science for us. No! Come on, robot. You can do it. Yes! Good, robot. Good. Well done, robot. Oh man, when I was staying with a homestay family in Yokohama, and they had a little girl, and we talked to Robot. Robot was a character in our Lego game, so my voice is currently in the habit of saying, "Oh no, Robot!" So people have mentioned The Witness, but I really, really didn't like Jonathan Blow's first game, so I haven't really felt compelled to really give The Witness a try, because I've been told it's better. Just don't electrocute yourself, please. That is not a good science to do. Okay, so I can't jump up there. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Climb the moss with your bare fingers. Is there something on top of that castle? Okay, yeah, sure, let's take a hint. Blues and Cyber are both very excited about trying to help me out here. I'm gonna stand under the waterfall. It's how you know I'm thinking really hard. Keep it simple, stupid. Does that mean find the easiest possible thing? Thank you, Android. I appreciate your vote of confidence, although I also appreciate that the others are helping. I appreciate all of you. You guys are good folks, and I'm glad you're here. I don't know what that sound effect was supposed to convey, but I did it anyway, because that's how I roll. So try not overthinking this. Well, okay, so part of the problem is that I don't actually know what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'm just kind of climbing up the waterfall because it was the thing to do. Now I'm going down the waterfall because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do up the waterfall. You know? Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be yawning today. It's because I'm still jet lagged. Revisiting the object of our curiosity. Okay, fair. Oh my god, so Blues and Cyber are on the same wavelength here. up! Do, 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 do. Oh, hey. Oh no, your day was terrible. Oh, there she is. Oh. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Space, time and space. Can I push you? Can I push you? Push, 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 push. Sister, and if you need to vent, you can vent here. No, you are not hated. I mean, it is possible that I could just walk across. But I'm pretty sure I would die. This definitely does let you know that this is the way you're supposed to look, though, and see her there. Oh. Jet lag, Lauren. You would think I've been back for a week and a half. That I would be not jet lagged anymore. But you would be wrong. Man, I should make some more emote things, shouldn't I? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Sorry, folks. Sorry. I wonder if they got, I guess, actual Greek statues. Oops. Well, I did that wrong. But that's okay. I got the star. I guess that was a shortcut of sorts, but now I have to reopen that door. I thought it was aimed right, but I was not aimed right. Prism stones, yes. It does kind of feel like that, doesn't it? Raincoats are handy. So were you at least able to get some, like, warm beverage and warm up a bit? Like, are you warm now or are you still cold? Thanks, Cistern. And you are absolutely welcome to vent if you need to vent, just so you know. And the same goes for everyone else, too, if you need to vent. Chocolate of higher temperature. Yeah, so I started streaming late because I was having a hot chocolate. And I forgot that it's streaming time. And I lost track of time because I was just like sitting at my desk. So the thing is, I was right here, sitting at my desk, drinking my hot chocolate, like, this is some good hot chocolate. It's like, wait, it's 7 o'clock. I know, I was Cypher. It was bad. Oh well. Haven't had pizza in a while. I should have pizza at some point. Let's look around. Just in case if there's any messages from our friends hiding around here. Oh! Okay, so they're gonna light that candle thing or something. Something hidden behind here? No? Oh, come on! I would totally have hidden something behind here. Oh, that is exciting, Blues. Finding that you have something in common with somebody when you didn't expect it is really good. Oh, man. Alright. Big Tetris. Alright, folks. I will do my best. So close. And yet so far... Wait, there's another piece here. I completely missed that. Hold on. Hold on. So are there actually multiple solutions to puzzles in this? Like, this kind of puzzle? Like, for real? Are there multiple solutions? Oh no, Cyber! That's tragedy! How cold is it up there right now, by the way, anyway? Oh! Oh, sorry, I'm yawning! No, I was so close. So close, and yet so far. So I have to say about that. Okay. Oh, whoa, it's actually colder here than it is by you, Cyber. Interesting. I'm so close. So close. So oh no. Well, Thanks, Cistern. Look, I too am not feeling these new sound effects, but alas. I'm so close! I'm so mad about them. I'm mad about them. Mad about them. There you go. Spud Muffin has the right idea. So that it involves setting things on fire, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Hold on. That's not gonna work, is it? Disapproval. That's what I'm feeling right now. Disapproval. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong here. This is what usually happens when I do Tetris things. I think I have an easier time of it with the ones that are T's. Uh-oh, potentially hazardous question. Uh-oh. I'm very curious what counts as hazardous. Ah! Gender fluid is if somebody's gender identity isn't, like... Oh, Rogue with Whimsy, thank you! Are you trying to cheer me up because I'm, I'm getting stressed out here? I will endeavor not to be. Too bad. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh no, other people are seeing it. Yeah, so gender fluid, and I'm not a gender fluid person, so I might not be explaining this the best way, but it's kind of like, yeah, if you're like, rather than like being like, this is how I feel, you're kind of like, sometimes I feel a little this, and sometimes I feel a little way that. It's okay, Cistern. So gender identity is like kind of I mean it's literally exactly what it sounds like. Like I feel that calling myself a woman, calling myself female effectively explains who I am. Like I am entirely comfortable with that. But for some people, that's not how they feel. They do not believe that woman is the correct way to describe themselves. So then, what do you call those people? Well, depends on how they feel. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. I'm so stumped here. We're gonna just do this because I can. We're gonna make the crust first. That's what happens when I have to make a puzzle. I hate puzzles. I'm so bad at them. This is the wrong answer. Hey, Serious Inc. I'm stuck on a Tetris. And that sucks. But it's okay. It'll be alright. One way or another. We'll get to the bottom of this. No. I don't even know how I would ask for a hint on something like this. Honestly, Cistern, if you're asking because you genuinely have a question, I don't see how anyone could think that you're being an ass, okay? It's super okay to ask questions. That is the only way that we can learn new things. And you're asking in a space where people... Like, I'm not going to get hurt by you asking this. That might not be a bad idea, Blues. So, Cistern, for a really long time, human... Oh, wait, never mind, I got it. I got it. I don't need hints. Okay. We'll talk about this in a moment, Cistern. Sorry. Oh, wait, no. Cyber's got it. But I do think it's important to say on the subject of gender identity that, oh, hey, it's Blues! Blues! It's totally Blues! Oh my god. It's you! I feel like this is very appropriate. Blues says. Yeah, I know. I feel it's super appropriate to have Blues and Cyber as my hint friends, but I'm totally gonna jump up and down and dance. Thank you, Spud Muffin. Look at me hitting my head on the ceiling. Whee! I mean, I respect the dignity of this place. Uriel, Surreal, whoa. Azrael, Cyber, Blues, Uriel. Well, it's also worth noting that even like physical sex is not strictly binary. There are actually a number of different ways in which people can fall outside of the binary with their physical form, not just their gender identity. So it's really important to realize that as much as a lot of people can be divided into these easy buckets, there are also a lot of people who can't be divided into these easy buckets. So it can be tempting to be like, isn't everyone just man and woman? But it's not actually that way, and it's never been that way. So there's no harm in asking people who they are and trusting that. Yeah, no, there's a whole lot out there, sister, and I appreciate that you're asking us. And I think it's actually really worth asking yourself, like, what's Like, what's my gender identity? And if you're like me and you're like, what is my gender identity? Oh, it is totally the thing that people have been calling me since I was a kid. Okay, well, I know. It didn't hurt me anything to ask, to think about it. And some people, when they wind up being in a state of uncertainty trying to figure that out, they go through a couple of different possibilities before they settle on what feels right to them. Just like anything else in life. Okay, so intersex refers to people whose actual like physical situation does not fall into either binary, and there's a number of ways in which that can manifest itself. By the way, Cistern, since you're asking these questions, which I think is great and I'm happy that you're asking them, no, transgender people are different. Intersex is somebody who's born, generally speaking, somebody who's born with some physical traits that are associated with one sex and some physical traits that are associated with another sex. So sometimes when those people are born, like in relatively recent history, the doctors and parents will be like, oh, we're going to decide to take off part of that and make you this, which is the child, like the infant didn't consent to that. So that's a whole issue. I will say, if you're talking to people about this, even if you have like the best interest at heart, which you clearly do, you're clearly really interested and you're respectful, it's easy to get overexcited and carried away and ask people questions. Like if you like meet a transgender person, like you might want to know, like, you know, what's your body like? If you think about it, if somebody was like asking you questions like that, you'd be like, that's kind of rude. So just like keep in mind, like as excited as you get about wanting to know more about that, just always remember, like stop before you ask these questions and be like, is this being like too much information questions? Is this too invasive and personal? Maybe this isn't the time to have that conversation with this person. So just some words of advice. And if you have a friend who's transgender, they may not want to talk about it because they may be tired of talking about it a lot. Which is part of why I'm very happy to talk about it. Because for me, there's no years of pain and judgment and having to speak for all the people like me. So as an ally, it's safer and less personal for me to kind of talk about what I've heard transgender people say their experience is like and that sort of thing. So I'm happy to help out with that. And just so you guys know, if anyone in chat falls into any of the categories that we're talking about here, and you feel like I'm misrepresenting your experience or something like that, I'm making no claims to be an expert. So I apologize if I make anyone feel uncomfortable. So it's all a learning process. So and yeah, Cistern, one thing to keep in mind is if you're tempted to ask a question like that, you can ask the person like, hey, I'm really excited and want to talk more about this, but I don't want to overstep. So could you guide me on what kind of questions you're comfortable answering? Because there are people who are just like, man, ask me anything. I don't even care. So, you know. Yeah, I appreciate that, sister, and I really get that vibe from you, and I appreciate that. So you're doing a good job as far as I can tell. And everybody else who's been participating in this conversation, thank you. And hey, YouTube folks, if you like sit through that conversation and you've got thoughts and feelings, like by all means chip in. Yeah. Alright, so I chopped down a door and got Blues' help. So now Blues and Cyber are my helpers here. Yeah, and if you have a lot of questions and you're worried about being rude or overstepping, one of the best things to do is to like find some people who generally seem to be considered by that community to be like good kind of representative voices. Like follow them on Twitter or find them on YouTube or something like that. And just kind of sit and listen to them. Like, for example, I've had a number of trans friends, and I've talked to them extensively about trans issues, and so I feel a bit more comfortable talking about what I've learned from them about their experiences to answer questions. But I don't feel at all like I know really what it's like to belong to a different race and have to deal with like the systemic racism, for example, that Black people in America have to deal with. I don't know enough about that. So I try to shut up and listen to people instead of talking all the time. So that's, for me, that's been one of the benefits of Twitter, is that I can listen to people who have experiences that I don't know or understand, that I want to learn more about. I can kind of sit in a public space, so I'm not being creepy, and kind of listen to the way they talk about their experiences and learn from that. So it's really helpful. Cistern, it's not cold. It's always good to be like, if you're not sure about someone's pronouns, to be like, what pronouns do you use? If you want to, I feel like assuming they, them pronouns as a safe starting point is not a bad idea. So. Shall we dive into some of these reds here? Let's do it. Yeah. Done. Oh my god, this is
When you overcome one of my trials, do you not feel the pleasure of having discovered the proper order of things? That is the spark of Elohim within you.
Boy, you're being
to create order from chaos.
Presumptuous.
And therein is revealed the true meaning of our sigils.
You didn't make me, Elohim. You can't fool me into thinking you did. Alexandra made me. And let's remember also that we wound up connecting with a person, ostensibly a person, somebody else that we were actually having direct communication with over chat. That's what he wants me to think, Android. But he's not my real dad. Alright. Hope that email. Apocryphal. Apocrypha. Okay. Oh no, Elohim, please do not purge this world right now. This is very ominous. When he's like, I didn't destroy the world. Sin destroyed the world. Oh man, what is this, Final Fantasy X? I'm gonna fight you, Elohim, because you're my dad, but also a giant space whale. I've solved this. I've solved this. Ah. Whew, okay. I don't remember which angel Uriel is. Isn't he also a guy in like Street Fighter Third Strike? So basically the idea here is that you have unleashed the plague upon the land. Are you asking God to flood the world, to get rid of the plagues, but also wipe out everything else because you broke the world? This is an interesting, I don't know if it's a choice, Cistern, so much as just like an expression of who you are. Oh my god, that's amazing, Spud Muffin. I like that you take his dignity right away. Because he tries so hard to be so cool. But he's a garden gnome with his pants on backwards. Where did you come up with a garden gnome with his pants on backwards? That's awfully specific, don't you think? Surabai. I don't know that. Nadja. Oh, Nadja. Okay, she's a character. Stars are brighter than I've ever seen them because the cities are gone. The faint sound of water high above. Alexander's recording one of her time capsule messages while running tests on the scenario module. See, so that's again, like, I love the logs and the fact, like I've talked a lot about how this is the best found story setup I've ever encountered in any video game in the history of video games. Like, look at how like placed metally into like it fits. It's not just like the way in which they're choosing to tell the story. They're like, oh no, this makes sense because it's what Alexandra is doing because she's doing this for this reason. And yeah, our kitty is uploading another batch to the archive, muttering something about Milton. Omar, I don't remember which one Omar is. Yeah, so this is the simulation that we're in. I wonder how much they're going to wind up actually telling me versus how much I'm going to have to piece together. Quiet places in the simulation, places to rest with, I think, for the future. So I wonder if those quiet places are where I got help. Those, like, beautiful places. I don't know why this one gets me so much. So one of this game's strengths, one of this game's many strengths, this is an extremely good game, is the quality of its writing and how incredibly real the people are. I don't even know who's sending this or who they're sending it to. But this, like, last desperate, determined, screw it, I'm gonna do this anyway, is so incredibly raw and real and human. I want you to know that I'm going to try and get to you. So the writer with an MFA in writing in me wants to point out that part of what makes this particular message so effective is the way it's written. Like, listen to this. Hi. I hope you get this. The internet's been disappearing unpredictably. I want you to know that I'm going to try and get to you. I know it's far and there's not a lot of time, but I think I can manage. I want to be with you, and frankly, being on the road trying to get to you seems better than just staying here so far away from you. At least I'll be as close as I can get. But hey, don't be sad. I might make it. I've thought about it, and the distance should be crossable on time, assuming something. See you soon. I love you. So something interesting that I've read about language, and like I love language. I love the English language. It's a mess, but I love it. So English is interesting because I mean, there's the joke about English went down a back alley and beat up all the other languages and stole their words. And it's not untrue. Like, English has definitely merged together. It's interesting because it combines kind of like Germanic and Romance languages into this unholy mess. But a really interesting thing that I've read is that when native English speakers want to write something powerful, they will, by instinct, keep to what are actually original English words rather than like the romantic language words that we've stolen. When you're trying to sound like, when you're trying to sound intellectual or artistic or something like that, you'll start using the words that are like romance language words, like that borrowing that style. But when you want power, you go to like the simple, pure, this right here. I want you to know that I'm going to try and get to you. Like, is such a profoundly powerful sentence, and every single word in it is simple. It's like mostly one-syllable words, but it's so powerful. Just something to remember if you're trying to write something powerful and you are showing off your gorgeous vocabulary. Consider this. Consider the power of the statement, I want to be with you. Yes, sister, and that sort of thing. But not even I want to get together. I want to be with you. I'm going to try to get to you. Just, yeah. There's just this, see you soon, I love you, like. I don't know why I can imagine this. And should I think technically it should be try to do something? Because you're not trying and doing. So yeah, technically like the absolute correct way of saying it would be I'm going to try to call you. I'm going to try to visit you. Functionally speaking though, I'm going to try and do that is extremely common. I don't know if it's regional or not, but it's very common. Because what this person is saying, I'm going to try to get to you, is the technically correct way of speaking. I don't actually think most people even know that. I hadn't even thought about that consciously, but as soon as you said it, I could explain why that's not correct. But I'm also obsessively obsessed with grammar and language and stuff, so... yeah, sister, and at least I'll be as close as I can get. And then to combine that with see you soon. Like, just the combination of I might make it and see you soon. Hope. Hope. The email is called Hope. I didn't expect I would be crying during tonight's stream, but here we are. Look at this castle, and we've kind of got like medieval loots going. Alright, Cyber. The conservatory. So I'm assuming that that is... Okay, sorry. I assume that that's letting me know that I'm supposed to conserve and use as few as possible. Oh, hey. It's a gargoyle. My mom loves gargoyles. Like, adores gargoyles. Okay. This puzzle has no solution. It's worth not. It's not even worth trying. Someone was talking about dog as some sort of philosophical person. I don't remember what the deal is. Samsara, no. You seek the truth without prejudice. What's through here? We're gonna take a look at everything we've got. Okay, so we've got a window here. It's a bunch of windows. Oh, is that so, Cyber? I didn't know that. It's Thursday, Dib. Hi. Let's see. Where else? Is there anything else we need to connect this to? Hey, Ampy. Yes, one would think crying games are for Tuesday, but I am crying this game. That is a good question, Cistern. Okay. So the conservatory, we're trying to... Okay. At least I'm not going to get blown up in this one, it seems. Okay. Where am I trying to get that to? Oh, this is going to help me get a star. Okay, well that's good to know. So what's my end goal here with the blue? Where do I want the blue to go? Oh. Hello there, friend. My goodness. Alright, this is gonna be a big old thing. Okay, so I think I actually understand the theory of this. I'm gonna want this one right here to be accessible because I'm not gonna be able to get through this door. Oops, no. Oh no! This door has to be open. Oh man, okay. Well, let's see what happens. This is potentially going to be tricky. So why is that one not working? Ah. Okay. Let us... Okay, is that seriously all? Is that the entirety of this one? 'Cause that was really, really easy. That can't actually be red. Okay, so I have to remember that there's a window there going outside, and I can... Honestly, I could get either color I wanted. It was really easy. Like, it was super simple. Red herrings and also red puzzles. Let's go get some more story. What's the shape here? Now that I know that you can see the shape. That looks like a Ouroboros.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people. They belong to all of us, and one day they'll belong to you.
You know, if there's somebody who's going to be the mother of the next species... Holy cow! Holy cow! What? What?
Written in the hidden words, all must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process must continue, the goal is the end of the process, the goal must not be reached. Elohim must preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos Principle does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim must preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos Principle does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words.
The code.
All must serve the words.
We have to
for
follow
all
what
the
we're
world was
coded to
made of
do.
them, and they are within every stone and every cloud. And in our sigils their power is made manifest. The
We
words
must
are the
not-
process. The process must continue. The goal is the end of the process.
If
The
we
goal must
break the
not be
simulation, will
reached.
we return to the
Elohim
real
must
world? Is that good or is that
preserve
bad?
the
If we break the
purpose,
simulation, does that
preserve
end
self,
all of the
preserve purpose.
the
Illusion is
combined
eternity. Machines
wisdom
will
and
live
creation of all of
forever.
humanity?
The dam will not
Or
break.
is breaking the
flood
cycle
will not
the
come.
way for
The
life
Talos
such as it is to
Principle
continue?
does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words.
And this is very
All must
clearly the
serve
same way that he
words,
starts
for
talking
all the
when you get
world
to the
was made
edge.
of them, and they are within every stone
have-
and every cloud. And in our sigils their power is made manifest.
Sorry, I had to try
The
jumping.
words are the process.
Well, I have
the
no choice.
process must continue. The goal is the end of the
This kind
process. The goal must
looks
not
like
be
a...
reached.
I mean, I
Elohim
think it's
must
probably supposed to resemble
preserve the purpose, preserve
computer,
self, preserve purpose. Illusion
big
is
computer
eternity.
room things. That's the
Machines
official
will
technical
live
term.
forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come.
Well, that was exciting. Are there any cues as to that existing? Oh! 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 Look at that! Hey! Hey! Was that like that before? I was busy thinking about Alexandra. And I was saying if anyone is going to be the mother of the future of whatever comes next after us, if we want to represent the best of humanity, if we want to give our children, so to speak, the best of ourselves, the best lessons we can give them, and the greatest creations of humanity, she's actually a pretty damn good example. God, it's beautiful. And you kind of imagine so much of what takes our breath away with its beauty is not what we have created, but nature. And so you can't help but wonder if after the fall of humanity, if instead of our often ugly, dirty, artless creations, you would just be blown away by scene after scene of the beauty of nature. And yeah, Elohim's speech for Out of Bounds is different, but it's similar, it's reminiscent. That's what I was trying to say. And so I kind of wonder whether the beauty here, the beauty in the silence and the calm. Oh look, there's a rainbow. If on some level it is the beauty of the universe and the world as we cannot fully experience it during our hectic human lives. Epitaph Child Program. Codename Awakened terminated here. Positional values moved outside the parameters of the known world. Don't listen to what they're saying. The world is dying and it'll take us with it. You get to find a way out. This world is dying. I mean, this world is dying. Elohim can't keep it up forever. It's flickering because it can't exist forever. You know? And I feel like the glitch that we fell into there, we can see he's beginning to unravel, and he's aware that he's unraveling, and he's afraid that, of course I'm assigning human emotion to him, but I think he's afraid if his purpose is to protect this simulation, and he's interpreting it through the context isn't quite the right word I'm looking for, but like the framework that he's using to understand it through like Christian mythology. So the concept of the flood, of erasing and destroying the simulation, and then something coming after that. If the plagues have been unleashed and the real world has been destroyed, then we have the simulation world, and then the dam of like that transition to the next world. He's holding that back, but he's coming apart. It's going to happen. do we fight? This is actually a lot like the trouble that I was having with the ending of Dark Souls. I suspect that the question I'm going to be asked and the decision I'm going to have to make in this is actually the question and decision that I thought I was being asked to make in Dark Souls, which I was not, as it turns out. So. Man, I love this game. No, like, seriously, this game is good. Like, one of my friends was like, what do you think of this game? And I was just like, I cannot say enough good things about it. Like, I really can't. Like, this is far and above one of the best games I've ever played. In so many levels, and that's part of what makes it so outstanding, is it's so good in so many ways, and it does everything it sets out to do so well. Hey, Angry Nerd Bird, I'm freaking out about how good this game is. And it's just like the fact that it's this incredibly gorgeous artistic whole. It doesn't have to be this beautiful. You know? Like, they didn't have to do this. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to make the soundtrack exquisite. They didn't have to find a writer who could make things sound so powerful and yet so natural, who could so effectively emulate so many different writing styles. All they had to do was make really clever puzzles and it would be great. And then they were like, you know what we could do? We could just make a game that's literally good in literally every possible way. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know that the game would have worked as well if it were a regular 3D puzzler. But I think that people would be like, oh, these are good puzzles. What a thought-provoking, slow puzzle game. I think it would have been fine. But, like, this is a masterpiece. This game... I'm gonna swear. This game is a fucking masterpiece. There is nothing about it that is not excellent. There is nothing about it that is mediocre. And it could, if it so chose, be mediocre and it would still be fine. This is the child of that program. I don't know that I'm 100% with that I deserve here, but I refuse to accept that reality has been defined by someone else. I wonder what's through here. So this, I want blue. Which I think, so I'm gonna have to unlock, I'm gonna need to have one of those crystal gems. I don't remember what they're called. Here, I'm gonna want to set one here, and I think through there is the puzzle that I just completed. Let's double check. Yes. So I'll want blue going through here. Though I think that's actually accessible blue right there, so I think I might actually be fine if I get that and then run out this way. Well, that's good to know. Just have to figure out. Rated R for robot. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Thank you, At. Thank you, Stolen Light. I am afforded 2 more swears before we get an R rating. But yeah, it is interesting that humans tend to have such a strong response to nature. It's like I've heard people say that actually it's extremely good for your mental health to just like be in nature. Just like go outside and look at a tree for half an hour. And you will be in a better place. Emotionally. Which I actually find is true for me. I'm looking for more QR codes. I have to thank whomever it was that said, and whoever it was who said the QR codes are actually significant to story and character development, because I was just like, what is the deal here? I don't care about nothing. I don't care about this. I have played Deltarune Angry Nerdbird. It's up on my YouTube channel. I played it right before I left for Japan. Probably Cyber. Oh, interesting. A little bit of brightness in the sky over there. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. I also think it is unfinished, and I would love to see the game that it becomes. I was listening to the soundtrack the other day while I was doing some work, and realizing that a lot of the music so far doesn't speak to me as much as Undertale's did, but part of that is also that because it's very much like a demo instead of a full experience. Ella! No, that plastic is not for you. Oh my god. I got a package in the mail that came shipped in plastic, and she keeps shaking. She puts it in her mouth and then she shakes her head like she's breaking its neck, like it's prey. Ella, I love you. Oh, so I had to take Ella in to the vet because the vet wanted to see her before approving giving her a med refill, and she got a super good bill of health. Hang on, I'll be right back. I have to take this plastic away. So yeah, the vet said that Ella is extremely healthy. She was actually, oh my god, Ella, are you gonna, no, Ella, stop! You're gonna get me killed! Oh my god, Ella, okay. What are you, Ella? Okay, get in the box. Get in the box. Come on, be a good girl. Yes, you're getting in the box like a good girl. I love you, my belle. I love you, my belle. Alright, you gonna settle in? You can set up a cat camera if you guys want. Okay. Oh! Guys? Guys? Guys, oh. I'm not even in. Yeah, safe zones are no longer safe. No kidding. Holy cow. Well, thank you, Ella. Thank you for finding out for me that I might just get exploded. Ooh, boy. Well, that's exciting. Thank you, Ella. Man, I am getting a pounding headache. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it till 10 o'clock, but I am... Yes, Ella totally sabotaged the Deltarune ending. It was a thing. Ella, yeah, my cats have taken to stomping on my keyboard. But I've also learned that I can tell them no, they can't stomp on things. Like, for example, if I'm sitting with my laptop and I'm writing and they start trying to climb on my chest and I can't do my writing on my laptop, I can just say no. You can't stand on me. Okay. That's not gonna blow me up. Alright, you ready? Let's see, it's got some serious blue to make sure you notice it. It's beep boop time. against survival, huh? Mrs. Drennan. Make an argument for why you should abandon it. Morality. Turning point of our spiritual ecology. What a phrase. Spiritual ecology. Put living beings. Okay, I gotta process this. So the turning point of our spiritual ecology is the end of the world, or at least the end of the human race. So this person is positing that the artificial intelligences are living beings, which is interesting. Or somebody say it is immoral to trap artificial intelligences in a simulation for all time, just to preserve our history. Because eternity is hell. A lot of stories created by humans explore the idea of eternity as hell. And after long enough, you start to go mad, as Elohim is. Slight malfunctions become major malfunctions over time as things begin to wear down. A prison, even if there is a way out. So there is a way out. That's key. Your idea of what is valuable is rooted in the dogma of Western civilization. Our global crime spree. Jensen, human evolution. Interesting, making machines breed always better and better. So applying the same terminology to describe our efforts at improving our technology that one might use for how we've shaped, how we've engineered living beings. See, whenever people start talking about genetically engineered or modified plants and stuff like that, and how they're opposed to that, it's not like, to a certain degree, we've been modifying plants since like prehistory to make them grow crops better and so on and so forth. So like dogs are modified organisms that we made them be that way. No, but that's why I said living beings, living things, so plants and animals. And then this is asking questions about the speed of the evolution of machines. Planting dogs? Oh no, Android. But it is very interesting to think of machines in that same manner, that we're breeding machines. Like, I find that fascinating, actually, to phrase it that way. To even think about phrasing it that way. Also notice this has a British spelling. Or at least non-American spelling, since I think we're the only ones that don't use the U's. The word labor. Yeah, looking at what corn used to look like is particularly interesting. Einstein. Excellent 1949 article by Einstein. The threat of another war, which would seriously endanger the existence of Mankind. Okay, yes, bananas. You know, we're on like the second strain of perfect bananas because the more perfect bananas, because it's a monoculture, all died. And the next, like, the current strain of bananas is probably gonna get wiped out because it too is a monoculture, so cool. My visitor very calmly and coolly said to me, "Why are you so deeply opposed to the disappearance of the human race?" Fashionable self-hatred. Despite our flaws, we must not stop celebrating the beauty of human life and human achievement. No, so that's an interesting question right there. One might say in certain circles that it is, in fact, like fashionable in a way to hate humanity and be like, well, we deserve to get wiped out with all of the terrible things we've done. And I feel like I try to hold on to what's beautiful and powerful and good about humanity. But I also do understand the other way of seeing, you know? I don't know about that being like the way that internet culture is really skeptical and hating hating everything doesn't feel the same to me as humanity has done evil, so it might as well die, which is kind of the impression that I get from. That's kind of what that sort of sentiment that I think it's talking about is. Yes, I've heard about that, Cyber. We may lose the second best banana. Just the same way that we lost the best banana. I'm sorry that I never got to eat the best banana because I really like bananas. It's an interesting way of looking at it, Android. As a creator, as an entertainer, as a person, I crave an audience. But I don't know that I would, because I would be like, what's the point of me doing something if nobody knows about it or sees it? But I'm not sure that I would apply that same philosophy to the world at large. Jump! Okay, so I'm gonna use some fans. I've got some boxes. Alright, what else have I got going on here? Hopefully no death. I prefer the puzzles that don't have death. I want to get to you. Oh, there's the fan. Hey, Squall! Oh, so they're making the third best banana. Is that like the third strongest mole? Oh, wait. Oh no, they're making a better version of the best banana? Oh my god, okay. I'm excited. I am now excited, Cyber. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this good news with me. We had a creative sprint on Monday, Squall Shade, but I've been in Japan the past few weeks. Oh, it's a jammer! Jammy jam! Jam, jam, jam. Japan was an amazing experience. It was really, really hard the first few days, and I was actually wondering whether it was actually something that I kind of regretted going at first, but then it wound up being an incredible experience. I had a lot of really fantastic opportunities. I got to meet some of my favorite composers and other people's favorite composers. Record music with some super cool friends. I got to... Oh, I see. Okay. I did not meet Uematsu, but I did meet, so I met Kikuta, the Secret of Mana composer. We had dinner, because I'm friends with a few people who are friends with him and stuff. But I got to meet Shimomura, and she signed my flute case. That was pretty cool. Oh, good. I'm glad, Blues. My stream with Maina Mainiku, the Japanese video game cover band. My favorite invaders? Are they space invaders? Do they invade the space? This does not quite seem to be... Okay, well, we're gonna go do some jamming. I got sick on the way back, and it doesn't help that my cat's peed right under my desk and I'm allergic to cat pee, so even though I've spent several days trying to clean it up, I see. So there's red. What other colors have I got? There's a blue, which I'll want to get through there. Yeah, I mean, I can't fully blame them given that I was gone for several weeks. Hold on. We're gonna just, like, investigate. Are there any other reds that I want? I think there is. I think that's a red. Yeah, that's a red. Oh, somebody did watch them squall shade. I didn't just leave my cats for 3 weeks with nobody feeding them and watering them and giving them their pills and petting them. Oh man. What we got going on here? We've got a blue. We've got a fan. I need a box. Okay, can't do that just yet. No, I had somebody come in and feed them and take care of them and give them their pills and hang out with them. And I also had, oh, I thought I saw a QR code. My next door neighbors, my landlords, their daughters came and hung out with the cats. So they got attention and care. So this, I think, was so that I could get that box. Hey, Chibima! Ah, so I want the blue. Oh, hey, I think I'm gonna do the blues technique. Are you ready for me to do the blues technique, friends? Look at me doing the blues technique, yeah! Are you proud, Blues? Oh, snap. What are we gonna do about the reds? Oh, snap. That's tricky. Where does the red start? There's the red. Which will open that door. But then I can't use the blue. Oh, man. My head really hurts. I need to continue cleaning this place because I think that being around this much cat pee is making me sick. And I've been cleaning it and cleaning it. And I ordered super cleaning stuff that I'm going to try again. Or I'm going to try tomorrow when it arrives to clean even more. That's probably part of why I haven't gotten better from being sick. Oh. The fact that that's through a wall is very interesting. Instead of just being on here. I wonder why that is. Okay, so I can't jump up there. Look, it was worth a try. As far as how far along I am, I think I'm pretty far along, honestly. I'm in the third of 3 visible worlds, basically. Alright, I'm a little confused by this one. Well, I'm gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do some exploring, my friends. That's just on the other side here. That gets through there. Oh, 3/5 of the way through. Thank you, Blues. Okay. So there's more to this game than I thought. Which is good. That's a good problem to have. That wall is tall. These walls are short. And it's okay, not animal tested. Although we've had some, We've had some serious conversations and puzzle solving. Yes, I'm trying to decide if I want a hint. I feel like I'm overlooking something simple. I feel like... Oh, wait, there's another purple door. That's weird! That's another purple door! What the hell? Excuse me, friends. I have to be careful because now I know that I can get blown up. Okay, so the purple door doesn't appear to go out, actually. It's breaking the rules of purple door. There is actually a hell of a lot of story. It's mostly lore stuff. But there's a lot of it, and I cried today. Which I wasn't expecting to cry. But I totally did. Yes, I haven't been to the tower. At is really enjoying this. Blowback, it says. Take this back. We're gonna go explore over here. because I feel like I haven't. That's something I haven't done yet. That's not working. Maybe blues, if I seem that stuck. Maybe I'm overlooking something really obvious. Because I can't jam that. I just got the box through here. No, even standing on a window here to get that blue is not going to help. There was a gate in the way. But I guess I can try this. Oh, I guess I could just jam that, couldn't I? And you can't bring anything from here. Huh. Oh, hello, statue. Ah. I want to blow a box back here is what I want. My end goal is going to be to blow a box over here. So in order to do that, I have to do what I... And then redo the things that I just did here. So in order to do that, I need to have the blue and then jam this. But the blue, I have to be able to get through there. Oh no, I don't, actually. Let me get a box. Actually, I don't know if this will be tall enough. Oh. Yeah. Not tall enough. That's... I'm trying to see if I can... Okay, so this door is going to have to be open. Because I thought that I was going to use the jammer to open here, which means that the jammer can't do this. Wow. I swear I had the jammer out here. Yeah, I know, but I didn't have the fan room before. Oh! Oh! Oh, snap! Oh, snap! I don't have to be in the fan room for it to do the thing I need it to do. God. That work? That does appear to have worked. Okay, cool. Then we're just gonna take this out here because you never know. Yes. I'm gonna take the jammer. No! Okay, fine. Hold on. We need to get the jammer back. Alright, jammer. We're good. Take you and do this. Alright, well. That happened. Yeah, I feel like with these a lot of times I forget something super obvious or dumb. I just need a little gentle nudge. So I'm going to have to shut down because I don't know if this is, I've been kind of fighting headaches for a while. I don't know if this is because of the cat pee and the fact that I'm allergic to cats. Which, God, I hope that this super powerful cleaning stuff that I got yesterday makes a difference. Or that is arriving tomorrow makes a difference. Or if this is me being sick or what. But I've got a pounding headache and I feel a little sick to my stomach. And the mess is right underneath my computer desk. So being here right now is like the worst possible thing for my health. So regardless of what the situation is, this isn't super great. So I'm going to have to shut down. I apologize if that's like gross. But it's the reality of my situation. So I'm going to call it before I wind up with like a migraine or something like that. I'm sorry, Cyber, that you'll miss it. We will have your spirit live on in messages. We'll let you know how things are going. And hopefully we'll be able to see you again sometime. So much for joining. This has been a really fun stream. This is everything I like about streaming games. Alright, Cyber. Somebody else will have to wear the badge of the anti-pun brigade. Hiccup. Hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Again, I will be driving to Texas this time next week. I don't know what's going to happen. Beyond that, I will try to keep you posted on the Discord. So if you're not on the Discord, please feel free to join us on the Discord. I'm sorry that my streaming schedule is once again a mess in the month of November and the month of December, but I'm going to try really hard. So, no Talos next week, because I'll be driving, unless it's another night. It's possible that I might try to squeeze it in on Wednesday. If people would be interested in that, I may take a poll on Discord and Twitter and see how people feel about that. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for still coming by, even though I've been gone for a few weeks. Thank you for not giving up on me. I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Be good. And yeah.